Well, Jim, you said on Tuesday night there it was going to be a tough one, but you're going to set out to try and get to win this match. It was more about pride. Good game to watch, maybe not for yourself, but didn't work out again.
No, I mean I thought the first half we gave it a go. We again lost a kind of a soft goal. Good goal first point of view, but for me, he gets past people too easily. And we come back into it well. We nearly scored about 5 minutes before half time, which would have been interesting. I always felt as though we needed to get in at half time with a lead, and we obviously didn't do that. But for me, it was pleasing to see, us come back into the game, but as soon as the second goal went in for Air, you could see the heads go down. You could see Air brimming with confidence, and basically it was, the tie was over at Peterhead, I felt, but at least we put up more resistance today.
Yes, one thing that was very noticeable was I think Scott Ross back in the team there looked really, really strong. You could see the player you've been missing.
He's a massive player for us. I said that to the players after the game. We've missed him since the Rangers game at Hampden, and also the big boy Gilchrist, and it's been tough. And I don't want to make excuses for the results. Some of them are inexcusable, but it is tough playing without these guys, and you can see the difference with him today. He's a big, strong boy, and I thought he played really well. I thought he was fantastic. So I'll put that right in the next few weeks. Hopefully, I've already signed a centre half. Hopefully, sign another one soon, and we strengthen up at the back, and one or two players dotted a bit elsewhere. Hopefully, we can give a good account next season again.
Rory McAllister didn't have the impact that we expected of him today. He seemed to be very vulnerable, a bit flashpointy at times as well. You saw you out there asking him to calm it down, but he's still got amazing strength up front. He's a player that you really want to have in any team.
To be honest, my problem with him was the referee was. The referee is cruel to him sometimes, not just him, but a lot of referees are hard on him. He's built himself up a reputation over the seasons where if there's anything 50-50, it goes against him, and that's basically what happens to him at times, and he was getting frustrated, and to be honest, I'm then on to next season thinking I don't want to start with a suspension with you, so he's hard work at times as far as trying to keep him concentrated in his job and stop him. Stopping him getting sent off, but he's a handful, and he's. I mean, obviously, that was a big bonus to the other night. Him no playing either, So, he's a rogue player, and I just need to deal with him and put up with him because he's worth it at times.
So you were saying there, your head's now into next season as well. Must be great potential for you next season.
Be better if Ayr United's not there. I'm hoping that. I've got a lot of time for Ayr United. I think fantastic club, good side. Certainly improved. I know there was a flat spot, the same as we finished with a flat spot. Ayr had a flat spot before, but certainly finished well. And I would think they get into the final in good heart and have a good chance of getting promoted.
Well, Ian, job well done. Relatively comfortable, but well played. A good game to watch.
Yeah, I said to the other guys that looking back, it was comfortable, but during the game, you don't feel comfortable. But really, I don't think Peterhead had any chances. They scored a goal, which was a huge deflection, and we probably could have scored one or two more. Obviously, the hard work was done in the first leg, but they were very professional in how they went about it, and it was great to get the win in front of a great home support. It felt like a real football match, and it would be nice to get another one. We had a couple of good wee chances, but couldn't quite do it. But listen, if you'd offer us 6-2 on over the two legs, you'd quite obviously take it.
So what are you feeding Robbie Crawford just now? Another goal there and played really well again.
Well, you know what, the upside of us having 3 or 4 months of horrendous injuries was the downside of we didn't put in a better chance than Fairman, which I think we would have done. But the upside is we've got a number of players, 4 or 5 players who are now coming to the boil. Ross Dockett had been a great example. Robbie Crawford had been a great example. Craig Moore's getting himself really fit again. Mikey Donald, Paddy was out for a good while. So there's a freshness about us just now, and along with that, listen, that doesn't win you football matches, but it augurs well for us.
Good performances all round today again, and you could have been a few minutes ago set up to think that we're going to be playing Stranraer, and at the moment we're talking to you just now, we haven't a clue what's happened because it's a draw into extra time. How do you plan for that kind of thing?
Well, I said after the game, we go to Stranraer on Wednesday night, and then I found out they scored in the 90th and the 94th. So listen, who knows? The main thing is we're there, and if we play as we can, we're a match for most teams. And but it's cup ties. It's like a cup tie. I know it's a league to say, but it's like a cup tie, and it can go either way. It's maybe you get a bit of break in the night, or Ryan Stevenson scores a 35-yarder, or Flem makes an unbelievable save. Something happens that turns it your way. But certainly we're in good form, and we want to keep that going.
So today, you said to me last week you might change your style of play, and that seemed to be a bit evident. I thought that you played a lot more of longer balls into the channel rather than trying to play it to feet all the time today.
Well, our pitch isn't as good as Peterhead's, so if we were wanting to make any mistakes, we wanted to make mistakes beyond their defence. We didn't want to play little passes in front of our back four and put pressure on ourselves, and we did that. And our strikers are in great form just now. They really are. I mean, they look a threat. Jordan Preston's in the best form he's been in since he's been here. So we look at real threat, we've got real pace in the wider areas, and a wee word, Jamie Adams has come in, he's done 2 training sessions, and I've never seen anybody bully McAllister like that, and he did.
Yes, McAllister was quite invisible for most of the time, ended up complaining more than he did getting on the ball, and Jamie was magnificent.
Well, what, he's a really good striker, there's no doubt. I mean, he's one of the best strikers around. He's not a first division striker, he played championship or above easily, but so could Adams, and he handled him really well.